Hi guys, Kizzle here. Welcome to episode 6 of this FIFA 15 career mode series. We look to put behind us that disappointing defeat at Aston Villa. Man City at home for us now. Here are the sides.
Against Manchester. Here's the Southampton team for you. Nathaniel Klein starts, he's fit again. Hesse starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. In attack, Shane Long starts, he's fit again. Joe Hart starts in goal. Pablo Zabaleta replaces Martin Di Michelis, who's looked vulnerable recently. Yaya Toure starts, a player struggling for form. Wilfried Bony is the main striker today.
You know, whenever you play City, you're going to be in for a tough game. They took just 3 minutes to threaten our goal. The ball chips over the top and a superb left-footed volley from Silva, well saved by Forster. They came forward again shortly after. Barker cutting in from the left wing. He cut inside onto his right foot but could only finesse his shot wide of the mark. So they were the only two real chances of what was a very quiet first half. 5 minutes into the second, we had a pot shot really from 40 yards with Ryan Bertrand. We had no other options. That was blocked. That went out for a corner. Dusan Tadic went over to take it and captain Jose Fonte got his head to the ball, headed the ball past Joe Hart into the top corner to give us a 1-0 lead. Did we deserve it? Not really. That was our first real effort on goal, but we'll take it nonetheless. 1-0 to the Saints. We continue to be a real threat with these attacking set pieces. Our skipper in particular is always a threat from these set pieces. You saw him hit the bar with a similar header in the last game here at St Mary's. This time he gets it dead right into the top corner. City though almost levelled immediately. Wilfried Bony was played through, but his shot was fired just wide of the post. Bony had another chance just seconds later, but some fantastic defending from Ryan Bertrand saw the shot blocked. Then some fantastic wing play down the right from Alvaro Vidal gave us a chance to double our lead. He went past his man before cutting inside. A teasing cross was chested back towards his own goal by Kompany. And then Schneiderlin just had to get something on it but could only poke it against the post. And then Tadic here, bravery here from Shane Long. He puts his head in where any sensible person probably wouldn't. Gets his head to the ball but could only head wide. We then decided to introduce some fresh legs to the game. Victor Wanyama and Munir coming on for Tadic and Carvalho just to try and secure our lead. And then 10 minutes from time we had a really good chance to double our lead. Hesse fired this shot. It come off the man parts of Joe Hart, I believe, before bouncing into the floor and going over the crossbar, but it didn't matter. We managed to hold on, pick up a fantastic 3 points against one of the most favoured sides in the league. So a fantastic win keeps us right up there in the table. No surprise to see Hesse getting the Man of the Match award. Great performances also from Fraser Forster, Alvaro Vidal and Jose Fonte. Following that then, as if playing Man City wasn't hard enough, we faced a trip to Arsenal midweek. A tough game this was going to be at the Emirates. They're right up there. As you can see from the league table here, they are top of the table, just a point ahead of us. But Man United are between us, level on points with them, so we knew it was going to be tough. You can see here that they put out a strong side as well. Giroud, Sanchez and Walcott all starting in a front three. Plenty of pace, and then the power and determination of Giroud was going to cause us problems. Aaron Ramsey and Cazorla, two very creative midfield players as well. We named a strong side then. Very much decided upon this as our strongest first 11 after the first games we've had. Long up front, Tadic behind him, Hesse and Vidal our main creators out wide. Schneiderlin and Carvalho have been solid in the middle. Arsenal came forward early on then. Alexis Sanchez with the first real shot, well saved by Forster. And then Walcott caused us problems all game. Again, he found Flamini. We didn't manage to clear our lines and he got a second chance, but it was well saved from Forster. Then we had a chance to come forward. Hesse with the opportunity, but he slashes at it with his left foot, and that does go out for a throw. Early in the second half then, Shane Long slips it through to Hesse. He plays it into Tadic. Some fantastic link-up play, but unfortunately the ball was in the net, but it was ruled out for offside. Fantastic play though, very promising start to the second half. It was a tight call, but it was the right call in the end. Arsenal nearly took the lead then, some neat interlinking play on the edge of the box between Ramsey and Giroud, but Ramsey fired his shot high and wide. We decided to make a change soon after that. Tadic and Vidal coming off, Munir and James Ward-Prowse coming on, just some fresh legs. Jack Wilshere then weaved his way into the box but could only finesse his left foot shot wide. Very disappointing finish from him. We then had an opportunity at the other end. James Ward-Prowse, just 5 minutes from time, tries to square the ball, but it is well saved from Ospina. And then how about that for a pass from Morgan Schneiderlin, deep into stoppage time, releases Hesse. He can't beat Ospina to the ball, he clears it, but look at this for an effort from James Ward-Prowse, deep into injury time, just inches away from giving us the win. I love this shot of the Emirates in the dark. It does show that the game finished all square in a 0-0 draw. Probably a better point for us being the away side than it is for Arsenal. Stops them opening up the gap. stops them getting away from us and Manchester United, who we face next. We welcome them to St Mary's. Real tough fixtures in this episode, as you can see. City, Arsenal and United all in a row. It's nice to pick up something. We know we got the 3 points from City already. Point from Arsenal. It'd be nice if we could avoid defeat in this one as well. Here are the teams.
Here's the Southampton team for you. Nathaniel Klein starts with Ryan Bertrand as the fullbacks. Victor Wanyama plays with Morgan Schneiderlin in the centre of the park. In attack, Shane Long starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. This is then the Manchester United lineup. Anders Lindegaard plays in goal. Johnny Evans plays with Phil Jones in central defence. Marouane Fellaini plays with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. In attack, Robin van Persie partners up front with Wayne Rooney.
Unfortunately for us though, we got off to the worst possible start. 3 minutes into the game, Van Persie broke clear. Toby Alderweireld, I think that's how you say it, tried to block his shot and ends up bringing Van Persie down and is shown a straight red card. 4 minutes into the game, that's not what you need. And as we look at the replay, you can see Van Persie actually hurdles the tackle and then lands on Toby Alderweireld. And then unfortunately for him, he does see red, and from the resulting free kick, Van Persie, we know what a left foot he's got. He decides to just put his foot through it. Luckily for us, Fraser Forster was on hand to keep it out. The early dismissal meant we had to sacrifice Munir. You can see how disappointed he is. A rare start for him, lasting just 7 minutes. Doesn't even shake the hand of James Ward-Prowse. And Manchester United really began to pick us up, pick us apart with the extra man. And then it got worse for us. They were through on goal, and Victor Wanyama this time gives the foul away. Points to the spot, the referee, and luckily for us only gives Wanyama the yellow. You can see he just slaps his man on the back of the neck, and then RVP this time, another opportunity for him. He steps up but slips in the conditions and his penalty goes sailing over the bar. We then manage to create an opportunity ourselves, a mazy dribbling run from Hesse, and at a tight angle he fires the shot in, but it is saved by the legs of Lindegaard. And then another chance for Man U. RVP in particular doesn't appear to have his shooting boots on today as he fires this one wide. A rare bit of possession for us at the other end. Some great play from James Ward-Prowse. He dinks the ball over the top to informed striker Shane Long, who puts us ahead just on the half-hour mark. 1-0 to the Saints despite Man United's numerical advantage. So a neat ball over the top from Ward-Prowse, and the fact that Long strikes it so early just completely fools Lindegaard. And he goes down. RVP then whips a free kick into the area. Ball drops to Michael Carrick. He fires wide. Chances again for Man U. And then the ultimate FIFA disaster. Short goal kick. RVP, this time he does punish us. You can only give him so many chances. An absolute nightmare way to concede. As you can see, RVP is alive. As soon as we run up to kick that, he runs in front of Wanyama. I was so angry with myself. Some neat play here though from Nathaniel Klein early in the second half. He crosses the ball. No, he doesn't, because he's elbowed in the face by Phil Jones. As you can see, this is absolutely brutal, and we have the chance to retake the lead from the spot. So a chance then for our main man, Shane Long, to put us ahead from the spot. We've seen him score 4 or 5 penalties so far this season. Make that 6. He just lifts the ball into the top corner, sending Lindegaard the wrong way. A very confident penalty from the informed man. Things then went from bad to worse in the terms of the numerical side of things. We tried to intercept a pass with a slide tackle. Victor Wanyama though puts his studs straight down the back of Wayne Rooney's calves. Absolutely no complaints with this one after looking at the replay. So going down to 9 men then, we had little choice but to bring on a centre-back. Alvaro Vidal is the man who was sacrificed, but we couldn't hang on. Man United, although there was a touch of good fortune about it, as Raphael's first effort is saved, he manages to beat everybody to the rebound, lifting it into the roof of the net. Man United level, 12 minutes to play, and they've got a 2-man advantage. Could we hang on for a valuable point? They began to pile on the pressure. As you can see here, we don't really deal with this corner very well. The ball falls back to Raphael, nearly gets his second, but Fraser Forster pulls off a fantastic save. And then this time the ball fired in, I think, by Michael Carrick, and another save from Forster redeems himself from his earlier error, and that is how the game finished. So we are annoyed that we didn't manage to hang on, but in the grand scheme of things, when you have 2 men sent off and you're playing a team like Man U, you're going to take a point. So we have a look at the ratings then. No surprise that despite his error, Fraser Forster is man of the match. What a performance from him. Good performance as well from James Ward-Prowse, and Shane Long managing to get on the score sheet, not for the first time this season. So we're going to end this episode with a look at the table. We are third, level on points with Arsenal and Man United at the top, but the teams around us do have games in hand, so whether we stay up there does depend on other results. Thank you very much for watching, guys. That does bring this episode to a close. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and we'll see you again very shortly.
1